All right, so welcome to Okechukwu Talks, and I'm here with the prestigious and honorable Sergeant General.
I want to know if your intro will make us end this conversation.
I
want to know where your intro will take us to first.
Okay, you know what? I cannot be introducing someone that already used to introduce. How did they introduce in your way?
No, but it's Okechukwu Talk, so you have to. But my word, no, they didn't introduce.
They didn't introduce you.
What are you introducing for?
We are here with Chuks, the General, and Ngozi Maka, ready to join the. That's it.
Okay, now I see why you are talks. You have the right ginger.
Okay.
Points.
Okay, so just show me how it's done so that I know.
Okay, how introduction is done.
Yeah, so right.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to very formally introduce to you the MD, CEO, President, and founder of Okechukwu Talks. He's a very fine gentleman, and this is his show. Ladies and gentlemen, just for short, let's welcome Mr. Okechukwu. People that have money don't do that, do it. You have exposed yourself.
Okay. Okay, so how did they do it? Like,
no, just do as if, yeah, it's okay. Just do as if you're not interested in the intro.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the intro in your mind. Meanwhile, if the MC don't call you, you go fight.
Wait, you know what? Is that why sometimes when I go do introduction, if the ginger don't do it, go tell them, no, let us do it again. Is that the reason why?
Yes, nah. That's what
Anyway, so I'm here with my senior brother, senior family member. I'm the CEO.
No, me, I don't have CEO.
You're a CEO.
No, when you're a brand. For example,
just
welcome on stage, Davido. You know, it's a CEO, Abi.
He
has a record label. He has 30 BG gang. Have you seen him to say, no, Davido is a brand.
Okay.
They're the one that'll be thinking the rest.
You know what? I am here with Chuks, the General.
People need shouts. Hey. You need to work on the Igbo man in you.
You know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Chuks, the General. People that are watching understand. You don't understand.
Okay. I am here, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't have to be here, ladies and gentlemen.
See, if we this is not my first one.
I'm sure we're waiting at 5 minutes.
That's the problem. This is my first one. See, we are here with Chuks, the General.
All right, guys.
So we are basically going to be talking about you.
Nice.
Right? And I'll say it again, right? You are my first physical appearance. Right? So, so what you're just gonna do is let us know, talk us through, your passion, what you do, how you got to where you are, and we can take it from there.
Okay, so my name is Chuks the General. Let me just say my name is Israel Chukwuyemju. So the Chukwuyem is the Chuks, and I believe that I'm going to be a general in my field.
Mm-hmm.
So Chuks the General. A master of ceremony, stand-up comedian, I'm an event strategist. So that means I have my own show. So I have about 5 shows upgoing for me. I'm the owner of Christmas in the City comedy show in Abuja. I'm the owner of Generally Speaking. That's the next show coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I have my NYC shows. I'm the owner of Abuja Talent Halls. So basically, I do all this. Just not bore you with what I do and who I am. But that's basically. I started this thing when I was off secondary school. So, when you get out of secondary school, that time frame where you're waiting for your WAEC result to come out and get admission. So I started, I just realized, I just discovered I could make people laugh and happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to, and I focused on it.
Mm-hmm.
I give it my attention, I give it my vibe. And, so I took it into the uni. I ran it through that place. And from uni, I continued and started living my life. So basically, if you ask me how I got to where I am, first of all, it should be like, Chuks, where are you? I don't even know where I am. Because I didn't really get here by creating step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. I'm the only guy who cannot tell you 25 ways to succeed in comedy because I don't know how I got to where I am. So it is God that just
Put you there.
Yeah. So I am not saying that because it's a cliche. No. I'm a product of grace.
Yeah.
Because if you actually calculate what is happening, what's up versus what is on ground, you will know that it's only grace that can bring me here.
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and I was like, okay, from what you said now, I have to be doing MC and earning some money. And he now said he will not achieve something. I don't want to be too specific.
Yeah.
They will not achieve this milestone.
Yeah.
And I said, please, can you check how much you make?
Mm.
Fine, he told me. Times it by 52 weeks in a year. Can you achieve that milestone? He said, no. He said, but people used to achieve it. I say, it's grace.
Mhm.
So there's a grace factor
Yes.
in my life. And that's how I got to where I am. So if you want to get to where I am, climb on the grace ladder and keep climbing. So basically it's God and it's good.
Okay, so interestingly enough, I remember seeing a picture, and just so you know, I'm going to post that picture. I'm going to post that picture of you in the back.
Okay. Let me get the picture before I see it.
So just wait for it. It will probably appear at this point.
Okay.
Okay, so there's this picture of you in the bank. Oh boy, you skinny there.
In the bank.
In the bank.
Oh yeah.
So how did you now enter then come out?
So what happened was that I read statistics in school,
Okay.
BSc statistics.
Mm.
I came out very well.
Okay.
So the plan was to work in the bank. So what happened was that because I loved the bank job,
Mm.
when it was time for internship, I went to Intercontinental Bank.
Yeah. Mhm.
So
Mhm.
when I was there, while I was there, however, ASU got into strike.
Mhm.
So one internship is supposed to be for like 3 months.
Mhm.
Now became 1 year fraction.
Is it that compulsory 3 months thing?
Internship thing. So
Yeah.
because I so much love the bank,
Uh,
I went to look for how to get attached.
but did you love it because everybody always thought bankers have plenty money?
Yes. So two things why I love the bank before. First is that my course is statistics, so I was playing with figures already.
Yeah.
I could play with figures very well.
Mhm.
So I wanted to play with figures.
Okay.
Number two, I'm a banker. That's why
I say.
yeah, when I want to say it will intimidate you.
Yes, sir.
By God's grace. But once you have by God's grace, it's intimidation. By the grace of God, I'm a banker.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that too.
Yeah.
So,
I sweet too.
yes, ma'am.
Especially when they're going to give you company car sale.
Yes. They always drive this Corolla thing. That's why
they talk now.
I don't plan say this bank. So that was so when I did that internship, fortunately for me, it took a little bit extra time.
Okay.
Instead of 3 months, we had extra time. So I had a proper banking experience. I really wanted to work in the bank. After the internship, we were to go just wrap up final year. My bank manager, the regional manager, have told me that NYC, I'm going to do it in Intercontinental Bank, and I'm going to start working from there because I give them nice services. And I also make 1 or 2 friends that could help me bring customers and market. So they saw me as the guy.
Wait, so were you a marketer?
No, I was in operations. I was collecting money, counting money, and balancing accounts.
But
why there? Somebody will come and pay money into, let's say, somebody wants to pay money to Chuks in the Intercontinental Bank. The guy, why he's paying that cash is because he doesn't have account. He would have transferred it.
Okay.
He has possibly going to withdraw it from another bank.
Yes.
You know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't say, sir, you don't banking with us. Before you know why I'm counting their money, I should talk them to open account. So my boss saw that, and it's just attachment guy of opening accounts. So the woman loved me. You know how bank managers want to get customers. It doesn't concern them how they get it.
Yes.
So when my IT finished for 3 months, she said, are you going to school? I said, yes. She said, why? What are you rushing to school? I will increase your pay. Stay. Luckily, from when she gave me that offer, ASU went on strike. For the first time, ASU strike favored me. It was a good. So, I stayed a little bit longer, 1 year for some months. And I was like, it's what I cut off for myself. So when I went back to school, I intensified my humor, my comedy life. So comedy just started picking up gradually. So after school, I got into NYC. What we thought was planned, NYC posted me out of Abuja to Abakaliki, Ebonyi State.
Okay.
She was just shocked. She tried to bring me to Abuja. It didn't work. After 3 months, I brought myself back to Abuja, but that I wasn't interested in banking anymore. I just started doing my comedy.
Well, how did you not enter comedy? Like in terms of as a profession?
So yes, this question is very good. I like it because we need to correct an impression. Nobody enters comedy. Nobody enters music.
Okay.
So we do a job that you don't learn the crafts. You add the crafts.
Okay.
Yes. So you have to be talented first. So I discovered I could make people laugh at after my WAEC. I told you after that that break of O level going to uni, I discovered I could make people laugh and make them happy. And gradually, while in school, in university, I was nurturing the talent. I was, defining it, I was refining it, I was developing it, I was packaging it. So it was easy to build a bit of clientele when you were in uni. So from I school in South State University. So from uni, I just got into Abuja and I started doing my thing gradually. I just started building my clientele.
Okay, so you were actually going for shows.
Yes, from uni. While I was in uni, I was going for shows, going to events. Seriously, yeah, I schooled in South State University, Kefi.
Okay.
Abuja is just 45 minutes away from Kefi.
Okay, so how did you? So what I mean is, in a situation where someone wants to feature you for an event, how were you able to get someone? Because everybody, I'm sure it's not as easy now to tell someone that I want to be. That you feature me. I'm a very funny guy. I'm good at this. Like, how did you get someone to trust in your?
Oh,
that's what I meant.
So you need to know that. Before I answer your question, let me establish the fact that every job, every business, every career is very difficult at the beginning. But the one that has to do with talent is most difficult at the beginning.
Okay.
And out of all the talents that are most difficult, comedy is 10 times worse than in terms of difficulty. Anyway. So you cannot try to sing gradually, your song is not picking yet. You can go to the radio station. If you just sing one by mistake, you go blow. You don't do comedy and blow by mistake. Somebody must give you a platform. But the person that wants to give you a platform, I've not heard your jokes before.
True.
How will he not believe you? So where will he not hear that your joke? So every comedian who blows takes a risk. So everybody who gives any comedian a platform takes a risk in giving that comedian a platform. Well, how did I do that? I followed people. I serve people. So I followed comedians that are ahead of me. I serve them. So while serving them, you call them for jobs. They just, kick me inside. So I started serving people. And it's time to give shout out to youngest old man who brought me first to Abuja, Fred Bright, who really carried me, take me to his own events. He has comedy clubs. If you come for an event, before he goes on stage, I will go crack a little joke and introduce him.
Okay.
Yeah. So Fred Bright, shout out to him. From there I started meeting people, I started serving bigger people. Shout out to AY who helped me start my own show. Shout out to Ali Baba who really, really nurtured and mentored me. And most of my senior colleagues who have just been there supporting and making sure I keep moving on. But the point is that 7 people is the quickest shortcut to getting a platform.
But come to think of it, is that not like even the principle in the Bible?
Yes.
You have to first be the disciple before you.
So a lot of people just want to, because they are too talented. Let me use the word, because when your talent is beginning to cause a problem for you, then you are too talented. Because they are too talented, they don't want to go and serve and use that serving to enter. They want to, because I get jokes. You call me, I go, nobody will hear you. But somebody have to say, this guy is funny. Yeah. Somebody who has passed his way, I have to say, this guy is good.
So in a sense, what would you now say, let's start with the struggles, right? What would you say would have been, the struggles have different phases, right?
Yeah.
Phase 1, which is that entrance.
Okay.
And now, what would you say is the struggles and how you mitigated each one at each step of the way?
So basically, getting people to believe in this craft is actually a very big struggle. Even when people recommend you, nobody will trust you. I remember getting a chance to go on big platforms. They will tell you, we don't know you. No, we don't know you. So that is where, so issues of life squeezed me into discovering the MC part of me. Because at MC, you can take a risk by recommendation. Yeah. Call Fred Bright, he said he's busy, but I have one guy. I will see your event well. Sometimes you don't have another MC. You can take it. I say, bring your guy. Yeah. So because you trust Fred Bright, you trust Chuks, the guy that is recommended. Yeah. You now use that platform. As they give you that MC work, he sees your joke, do your MC. So that's why I grew my MC line. Because people were not believing you to come and crack joke in AY life. Nobody want to risk it. Yeah. Even me as a show promoter, as a show presenter that I am now. I just see one friend guy say, don't worry, it's funny. I say, boss, next show. Not this one. Yeah, imagine you come and sit down my show and I waste your first 25 minutes with comedians that you don't know and they're not funny. You'll say, bro, what are we doing here? And you bought tickets. Maybe you bought a table of 1 million. Somebody just waste your food 25 minutes. Where I break and say we're trying to give them platform, let them shine. You say, my 1 million. I don't know if you get my point. I can use your 1 million to begin to platform. Yeah. So it's not business. So before you get to that point, people have to trust you. Yeah. So the first time they will not give you platform, those MCs you have been doing, they know you, they like you. But you just climb the stage, they come and say, Chuks is General. Someone says, oh yeah, I know him. Trouble will say, they know the guy. Yeah. So I follow that line. That's how I came that first trouble. Okay. Second one, when people start believing you now, you need sponsors to believe you. Okay. Because you can't really do a show without sponsorship. You need sponsorship and support. So that's to not pass that hurdle. A lot of people are stuck at that point. They want to come up with their fantastic shows without sponsors. And they have good content. They have what to make the crowd gather, but no money to produce it. But to that point, God on his own gave me hand lifters. So I want not to do that support. They'll come through for you, this one, that one, because the sponsors too don't want to invest money in your career when you don't know how many people you can gather. You are as the MD of a bank now. I just call you and say, someone just call you and you don't know the person. MC Papa Ngolo will just call you and say, excuse me, sir, I have an idea. I will gather 10,000. You'll be looking at him. Yeah. You never seen him gather 1,000. Yeah. Yes. So that is, you can't, even if the guy can, you can't believe him. But the grace I had is that as against that MD ignoring me and saying, who is this? I don't know him. Well, that's okay. Okay, I know it's him. I can't give you the big money you want. But try something. Let's see. Then boom, it will just be good. When you my Christmas show,
yeah, I was.
Boom. That's how it boom. Yes, more than you think. Was. Even me, I didn't think it that way too. No. So whoever said, let's try something. Boom, just say, oh wow. I was able to bought table slowly. You don't even know this. I'm sure those. Everyone stay my Christmas day. Everyone do my Christmas in my house. Christmas show, people just manage and keep when they keep up, pop everywhere, pop. So sometimes God will allow to give me a little bit of chance. Pop, it will just pop.
Wait, but that Christmas show, like say that place, they overpopulated.
Oh yeah, of course. We'll see. After the show, we have to go and sort out things with transport. Wow. Because they don't like overcrowding of their facility. Yeah. But I also didn't see it coming that way. A lot of people bought tickets. Because they bought tickets, they were coming already. We started the show, hall was still empty. People that are coming, can't tell them that go, we have sold out. Meanwhile, hall is empty. We started selling new tickets. Yeah. People that had before, they just started coming.
I know that place was, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Even the art. Anyways, let's not go to other people.
Yeah, but basically, that's why at my introduction, I explained that there are two major parts of me. I am an act and I'm a show strategist. So what it means is that I MC your event, you will have a good time. Yes. I stand on stage to crack some jokes, you will have a good time. I go for a while, I go to people's show and I do that. I also can put an event together and put the right acts together to give you a good event.
I see that.
Yeah, so it's both ways. You can't survive only on one way. You can't say, by God, I'm a fantastic comedian only. Nobody will pay major money to come and watch only you. You have to be able to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys together. And it's okay, me plus these people will come and watch us.
So tell us about your NYC, events. Because Everly, you do this practically every year. And I have gone for one. And this has been amazing. That's been like a proper show. In fact, if you haven't, I beg Tuesday, my people call your NYC events. Fashi, I can tell you for free, it's guaranteed. In fact, please just talk about it, I beg.
So, you know how you are done with an event, you feel so much joy.
Yes.
NYC event is like my own pet project. Okay. So, of course, thank God you did NYC camp. Nobody can tell you to pay gate fee to that event.
True.
As a comment. So they are not paying for it. Neither is NYC giving me any funds. Just do it myself.
Yeah.
But the point is that I spend my own money to do it. I got a team who are like minds, come together to achieve it. Yeah. But the point I will tell you here is that NYC event is one event as an act, not as a strategist, not as an event producer now. As an act, that is my favorite event.
I'm not going to lie to me. I've enjoyed it most.
I'm sure you sat down there and watched me entertain you.
Yes.
So I can't go in between just cast for small jokes. The rest is me. So as an act, that's my favorite event. Just that's the one I spend money. You can't do it.
No, but it's
But as a
amazing.
producer, yeah, Christmas in City and Giant Speaking are fantastic projects because they are both on different type of shows. Match that you see that what you saw in a Christmas show is not the same thing what you're going to see in this match show. They are different kind of events. Christmas show is a family friendly show, competition, win this, win that. Giant Speaking is a proper comedy show with generals.
Okay.
You'll be seeing top comedians that you won't see. You will just see top. You see big names on the flyer because it's generally speaking. So it's for comedy generals. So yeah, I have all those projects I do, but NYC is one that actually gives me joy. So I just felt like, how do I give back to my world? That's what came up of the NYC. So I spend my own money and give them back and do the vibe and have a good time. With coming back. I wrote a script that fits into NYC camp.
Okay.
I wrote a script. I wrote a set of jokes. I wrote materials for it.
Mm.
So it was the jokes I wrote that made me to go and approach them in NYC.
Okay.
Not like I started planning the event before looking for content.
Mm.
I had a content. This content fit into NYC camp. I was trying to write it for campus before.
Mm-hmm.
You see that thing has on campus, maybe all those ginger, that's on campus vibes.
Yeah.
I wrote for campus before, but I'm like, for campus, I need to actually beg them together. And I'm going to do promotion, flyer, this one. I have 2 shows already in a year.
Yeah.
Let me just do for somewhere the audience are already seated. That's a nice camp. Okay. You don't need to do that for the worker come meet you there because you're in their camp. Yeah. So I wrote a set of material that fits into the NYC camp. It is a proper form. Nobody sits in NYC camp and don't leave wild. Plus those guys who are just stubborn, who stay at the back.
Yeah.
When they finish the show, they will walk to me
Yeah.
and say, Baba, you give us joy. You know what I used to blow? Campers are formation of both good people and bad people.
I know.
Those that will blow you, I will joke on the crack. Yeah. They will be at the back. When we are done, we walk. You see them, area boys. I'm not calling you with all due respect. It's just a lot of bad boys just coming close. Say, man, bro, you give us joy. They'll still tell you that. So it's one event that no stone is left unturned.
Okay. So now let's move on to the appetite of it now. Would you say, okay, just tell us how financially appealing is the work, especially compared to the extent of activities, and all those gra they do every single day to ensure that you're making your bread. Would you say it's a very financially appealing activity, and how hard is it?
So this job is in 2 phases. Each of the phase has its own challenge. Phase 1, where you're trying to climb, money not day. So people, as a matter of fact, if you don't take care, if you are not favored by God, you will beg to perform. When your mates are being paid to perform, you will call a big art, paying big money to perform. You'll be begging to showcase, same time person showcasing. Yeah. You beg to perform. Sometimes you pay your transport to go and perform as at a hustling stage. Sometimes you have to even pay to do that performance. Yeah. Because they will bounce you at the gate, you pay gate fee and enter. And so I found it, feature me. So you'll be a little bit crazy and cranky. Yeah. You leave that stage. Phase 1, phase 1, stage 1. Stage 2, and that's when people start knowing you, but it's still slow. You start getting small money. Unlike if you are working a normal job, once you don't enter the work, you're short of salary every month. Yeah. But this one, you get people are starting knowing you, but you're not sure of the next job. You're not sure your phone will ring. Yeah. It's a risk. We just wake up every day hoping that our phone will ring. Yes. That's the truth. Yeah. Hoping that our phone will ring and they will say, hello, let's meet. Are you free for this date? We hope every day for it. We pray every day for it. So you guess that's the way I see trying to struggle. Hope my phone will ring. God will help me on this. When you're struggling on that to pray that the events will come. When it comes, you get slow pay. Get a point. Hey, my market not big. Yeah. I'm making big money. They don't call you and say, this job I want to do it. You turn it down. Big boy. Before you're begging for another job, not turn it down. So as phase 1, stage 1, stage 2, you're trying to climb. You're putting in efforts. You know how difficult that can is. Think of content, think of material, think of this. Yeah. That is a very crazy stage to be, right? Yeah. Yes. So if you call that stage a crazy stage to be, trust me, the next stage is worse. The next phase is worse. That's the phase where you're at the top. But you need to maintain that top. That is where the craziness comes. Let me tell you one truth. AY is not sleeping. And if that is not sleeping, who are people that you like? Akporo is not sleeping. We just ended a long. I had to call you because I was entering a call with him. Where we just ended a long call, very long call, trying to plan his year. When can you do Abuja show? When can you do Port Harcourt show? He wants to maintain his position in the market.
Yeah, so that even brings me to, because you're a household name in Abuja, right? Even outside Abuja, right? But I mean, like
In Abuja, basically.
in Abuja, you are Chuks, the general, right?
Yeah.
The go-to guy. Why you gone quiet?
Yeah, moving on the question.
No,
Yeah.
no,
No, I'm waiting for the okay, so I'm waiting for the answer. That's why.
no. But anyways, the whole point is that how were you not able to? Because I understand that you said that yes, there were people that supported you, that were able to push you into those places. But as I said, regardless, you were still able to handle events of the who's and the who's. So what happened? How was that? What would you say? Allowed you to sustain and maintain that level of operation that you are currently on?
Yeah, so first of all, as I said before, it's God because nobody's a better skill than the other person.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are doing what I'm doing, but talented, maybe more talented, but still not where I am. So God takes you. After that, back to what I said, you have to maintain it.
Mm.
So you have to put in your best at every chance. Every privilege you see to do this work, do it like your next meal depends on it. Because that audience you are talking to now, tomorrow they'll go to another event with another MC.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't deliver, they'll compare you with that guy in their minds and go for the better person. So you have to know that every chance you have to kill it. You have to kill. So perfect delivery of every outing is the testament of your growth. So you deliver every time. That is the prerequisite to the next meal. So every chance you have, you deliver.
Okay.
Every chance you have, you deliver. And you also learn and grow on the job. It's a way to handle top events. I went to see one top event person in Abuja.
Mm.
So we're just talking. I was trying to line up some things with him. That's it. So the person, for some time not giving me events.
Mm.
And I said, okay, any issue, they say some issues to me, my PA said this to me. But this is me. I'm not that's talking to me and corrected me.
Yeah.
Both me and my PA were both like your son.
Mm.
So we just have sorted our way. So when we're done settling, that's it, man. She's like, I miss you. I said, why? She said, I went to see this one again you did. Because they couldn't recommend me and couldn't everything me.
Mm.
They told people to bring their own MC. It was a UN event.
Mm.
And the MC just started. In a corporate event with UN delegates. That was a big joke that rubbished Nigeria. Touch some sense. Nigeria is very sensitive.
Yeah.
We have religion issue. Can't crack Muslim joke.
Mm.
You can't insult my Muslim cannot use speaking in tongues to crack joke.
Yeah.
Ethnicity. You can't say so. He touched a very sensitive part of Nigeria, lifted it out in public in a UN conference.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, even the Oyinbos were like, "What? That's not funny.
Yeah.
Who is that? Someone should stop him." The guy got a big platform, but
He just missed it.
So there are levels to knowing what to do in every event. That is why we have to keep upgrading and updating themselves.
Yeah.
So you have to keep learning the skill, learning the art. There are ways to handle all this job. So we keep learning, we keep growing, and we keep doing it. Every chance that God gives us, we deliver it.
So, interestingly enough, I used to tell people that, comedians or entertainers in respect, right, are very learned individuals because, in a sense, you have to keep current, right? Because I heard you when you be making, jokes relating to the active politics that happens, right? So, in a sense, would you say is also one of the key success factors where people deliver jokes in terms of being current?
Yeah. So first of all, you have to choose a lane.
Mm.
You want to be in comedy. This is not comedy lecture. There are different types of stand-up comedy. Some people do story jokes.
Mhm.
Some people are spontaneous. Some people address the issues in society.
Mhm.
Some people, for those who do story jokes, can come with one story, get one day,
Mm.
one man will come. That's the recurrence.
Yeah.
But for those who want to do intelligent jokes and address the issues in society,
Mhm.
that has to do with too much intelligence. You pick an issue. This is called branch off in a joke.
Mm.
I want to make a joke with like Governor Wiki, for example.
Mhm.
So you pick. So our new FCT minister now, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Governor Honorable Wiki, for example. Now I've introduced. If I'm introducing him very well, is what they call branch off me. You won't crack joke, but show us your skill.
Yeah.
Show us say you get sense too.
Mm.
So, for example, normally people will say, this weekend, this weekend as the minister. But a different person will come and say, I like to especially speak about FCT and FCT minister, and of course, our very wonderful FCT minister, former executive governor of River State, His Excellency Nyesom Ezenwo Wiki, GSSR of River State, senior advocate of Nigeria, life venture. You are brought to show them the skill that I know how to honor Nyesom Wiki.
Yeah.
If somebody there that's Nyesom Wiki's boy or loyalist, and Nyesom Wiki want to do birthday, so I can get one guy. So it's not got branch off in jokes.
Yeah.
Branch off is even if you're saying story jokes, and you want to branch off. Let's say, for example, we'll talk about the Igbos. You know, say Igbo like one Igbo Kwenu, you pause, you branch off. You know the Igbos, they're from the southeastern part of Nigeria. The Igbos are known for this. Igbo is this. Igbo, quick branch to history quickly.
Yeah.
Now, these jokes now, they'll say, this guy.
Mhm.
So you sell a market while telling a joke. So no matter the sector of comedy you want to do, stories, society, spontaneous, you need to be intelligent and up to date. Especially in society that we find ourselves where we are plenty doing the job.
Yeah.
You have to have edge over the next person.
Okay.
And the more intelligent you are, the better jobs you will get.
Yeah. Because at least they need to be able to relate with what you're saying. So now in the system, right? Would you say having a mentor, and we can also, declare your mentor here so that we can. Like, would you say having a mentor was one of the key success, factors of your growth?
The point is that this job, people were there before you. So I was telling somebody who was working on one ministry. I said, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? He said, I don't know. I'm sure if I answer that question, you will fail. So let me not ask you. Because this is the context of my point. She was working in a particular office. And I asked her, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? She doesn't know. I said, how can't you not know? You know the answer now?
No, I know.
Go to know in an office.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean in an office. In the context of my question.
Yeah.
How do you know that? I don't need prophecy to tell me. How do I know where you will be in a particular profession in the next 10 years? I will go and look for somebody who is 10 years ahead of you. I'll check where the person is. Doesn't need simple. Unless you're part of your plan, you are going to leave this job you are doing, do another one, branch off here. But if you are going to remain on that job, just look for who is 10 years your senior. We'll check where the person is. Person is borrowing money to pay school fees. My brother, next 10 years, you borrow money to pay school fees.
I get it.
So every job have people that are ahead of you. You must pre-study them. You must secretly admire what they do and study their successes for you to train on this job, for you to travel on this job. That takes me to your question. Will I say mentorship is a subject to be studied for success in this job? I will say yes, because you have to look at people that are ahead of you to be able to say this is the way to follow. But in my own context, I make sure that every leg of me had his own mentor.
Okay.
Every leg of me. I have MCs that I admire. In corporate MCing, when I see a very young MC at events, even if the event does not concern you, you say, no, the corporate event, you can MC some very useless things. You can say, come and MC your vein of Kaiji down power. And it's not my business as a young guy, but I will, as far as she's the one that I will wait.
Yeah.
I want to see how I want to corner his protocols. I want to see how I want to observe them. I want to see how I want to present each item. That is in corporate MC.
Okay.
In jokes presentation, like the guy knows how to fantastically present his jokes. In event strategy, plotting of a fantastic event, packaging, branding, get it delivered. EY. EY we package toilets for you, you buy it. So I have them in those areas of sector. So basically I look up to them, I watch what they do. Some I've been able to draw them close successfully. So I ask them questions, they mentor me. Some I'm observing them from far, like I said, my brain. I'm observing him, he knows and watching. So any which way people are ahead of you, you need to respect them, you need to see what they do, you need to learn from them.
So now, in respect to this branch that we just spoke about, right? Where would you now say? Because I know you want to be a general in this, but you are a general in this, right? In 10 years, what do you want for yourself? What do you want your brand to say about you?
Okay, so first question, first response. As I said at the beginning, I want to be a general in this field. I'm not yet a general.
You're not a
In
general.
10 years, I should have been a general. A general, a principality in this field. A general means that you turn left, you say go and look for truth. You turn right, you say no need truth. As far as this field is concerned, you know what generals now? They are I hold on. If you try to breathe without me, you suffocate. I want to be a general in this field. 10 years. In 10 years, I want to be able to have structured my craft such that I'm doing top things only.
Okay.
Yeah, because people that are coming up to need to chop, need to feed themselves. We cannot say that from now till 10 years, we want to keep dragging small work. We want to keep no. I want to create a benchmark, draw a line and say, this, I won't do it. This, I'm going to do. So I want to strategically get to that point, sit there comfortably, and say, this is it. That's it. So you can walk up to me and I'll say, I'm not going to do this. You can walk up to me and say, I will do this.
Yeah.
So in 10 years in this job, I want to be able to make my choices, refuse, like I can't refuse things.
Yeah.
If there are some jobs you bring, I'll say, well, just go do one. I'm still trying. So if you are still working because of the money, you are broke. I don't want to work because of money in 10 years' time.
Yeah.
I want to work because, for example, I sat down and studied the life of RMD. Okay, let me give you a clear example. In December, one musical artist, I'm sure you to know him, said he want to rest, he's not working. Rema, I'm sure you heard that news. The whole of December, Rema said he's not doing events. Let me explain what that guy did to you. You may not understand what he did. I know the sector. Everything you work January to November, you can work it times 10 in December. December is the peak time for entertainment. You saw my shows.
Yeah.
Every December I was booked.
I saw.
I was MC. I went to work for like over 5 governors in December.
Yeah.
Back to back. It got to time to make plenty money. The guy said he wants to go and rest. What is happening to that guy is that money does not make him take his decision. He take his decision and money will line up.
Right.
In 10 years, not between now and 10 years, I want to get to that point. His rest fell into December. It doesn't matter. I'm sure his manager will be very angry. No matter what we're percentage.
Yeah.
I am sure that his manager will be furious. Because that December the guy cancelled. They will not only be working every day of their life. People will partner and do, you see Rema live in concert. Those are percentage, those are not payment. How much you pay Rema for live in concert? He can make 100 million for one concert. Not payment, the one he did. And Rema, Port Harcourt, Rema, Abuja, Rema, Lagos, Rema, Asaba, all those top Enugu.
Yeah.
He can do that also. And that's like 100 million per outing. The guy saw 500 million coming. He said, I want to rest. That's a general in this field.
Fair enough. I understand.
And so money did not make him take his decision. So, sorry, your beloved upcoming general that's sitting close to you. Sometimes I wake up in December and I'm sick. Me and my wife will drink something. She'll just say, baby, you go and pour water. You say, drink on a You must go out.
Wait a minute, that black tea.
Yes, you must go out. Because there's already money I need to go and make.
Yeah.
But I want to get a time where if the rest enters December, I'll travel abroad. Now, I give you another example. One of my other. February is a peak period for events too. IMD just says going to America for the next 3 months. I'm out of the country. Just decide. Yeah, the one calculating this one. How much does it want to lose?
True.
So that's kind of things I want to be doing
Okay.
in a couple of years.
Okay. So, before we close,
Yeah.
right, you can sort of give us like a direction in regards to the dates that we should be expecting from you, for your events.
Okay, so every time NYC calls up, you see NYC call up people, call up NYC. 2 days to the last day of every camp, I'll be in Abuja.
Okay.
In Abuja camp, NYC camp for my NYC shows.
Okay.
Constance.
Okay.
My personal shows. March 10 is every Mother's Day of the year by God's grace is my show called Generally Speaking with Chuks the General.
Okay.
Every Mother's Day.
Okay.
Every Christmas Day is Christmas in the City.
Okay.
These are my flagship events I run with Biscuit that I produce on my own.
Okay.
So the next event to watch out for is March 10, 2024, Generally Speaking with Chuks the General at the Congress Hall of the Transcorp Hilton, 6 p.m. on the dot. We have started. That's the next show to watch out for. And that show, let me unveil it here for the first time. That show will be featuring Alibaba, AY, Gordons, Akporo, Funny Bone, Sheiba, Fouls the Bad Guy. These guys are already booked.
How about
We work that out. We can't say with people like this.
Okay, but now that even now we are on this topic, right? Why haven't you done, or have you done anyone outside Nigeria?
Yes, I intend to. I wanted to achieve that this year, but this year I will go. I have a lot of people shows. I'm going to go outside the country.
Okay.
Yeah, this year I'll be in Maryland.
Okay.
America. I'll be doing OLF that place. I'll be doing Canada's show in Canada.
Okay.
I'll be doing one Sabino's show in UK.
Okay.
I need to show myself to the audience I want to come and do show for.
Okay.
And I'm going with my best of materials.
Okay.
Yes. But by the time I've begged the wife to give me a lot of time in Maryland. By the time I deliver away in Maryland, now that's the I will stand say I'm doing my show, next so time, next time when you see me in America. Yeah. Because I need to show them my brand, my market, so they can also buy my tickets when I start off my show. So I'm visiting to perform in countries this year. Okay. I wanted to start my show this year outside the country, but that would be a very risky move. That's the business part. Yeah. I'm going to perform in those countries this year. Canada should be performing in 2 states, America 2 states, yeah. UK 2 cities. Mm-hmm. We'll do that this year, and from next year, start shows outside the country.
But now, before I close again, right? I've noticed in a situation where someone is, presenting their jokes,
yeah,
right? And maybe because I know there's a timer, you guys have maybe 3, 5, sometimes I'm not sure if it's up to 10, but 3, 5 minutes to do your jokes, right? Does it sometimes get on you people's nerves when you are, cut short before your time runs out? Or even when the time runs out, you are trying to, you're feeling the crowd already at that point?
Yeah, our job is a job of expression. Mm-hmm. Like you said, you're feeling the crowd already, thing is peaking.
Yes.
And your time just counts. You may feel bad because the expression gives you more joy than the money. Mm-hmm. That's why the younger colleague will tell you that, okay, I use my money to pay my gate fee. No pain, my job perform. He wants to express something from the inside of him. Yeah. So that is very important in having this conversation. Yeah. But the stage itself, it's about discipline. Yeah. Anybody who does not wear the cap of discipline does not qualify to sit in the seat of the top. Yeah. You don't qualify to be at the top if you don't wear the cap of discipline. Okay. The person who owned that show have made a plan. You go for a presidential dinner, and they've planned that Mr. President Tinubu will speak at about exactly 10:30. Therefore, opening the mark 5 minutes, speeches 10 minutes, comedy 10 minutes. This one, then you find yourself in front of the president. They give you 10 minutes, you go and do 25 minutes. Yeah. No, you won't come back to Aso Rock. You will do 8 minutes, 55 seconds. And say, thank you very much. My name is Chuks General. Thank you very much. God bless you, Mr. President. I see you next time. No, so you arrange yourself so you start feeling yourself from the 1 minute. Yeah. It's not at 10 minutes you start feeling the crowd. Start feeling the crowd from some second minutes and enjoy the crowd.
But the joke feel reach delay.
No, you work on it. We write our jokes. We don't just climb stage and start talking. You write the jokes and know that these jokes I wrote will fit into 8 minutes. When they give you 30 minutes, you write just for 30 minutes. I did an event for it was 1 hour 25 minutes they gave me, and I built it for it, they paid me. 1 hour 25 minutes. Because they wanted me to hold the audience until the hall is filled up.
Yeah.
So I held that audience at about the event was started at 11 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, the hall was filled up. And their plan was at the 11 of the program. So they started at 11:30 ish.
Yeah.
By 10, they told me to the hall was